Hi, I'm Randy Crane, and I'm glad you're watching. I have been a professional magician for about 25 years, and in this video, you're going to see a short clip from a stage performance that was shot a few years ago. Here's some of my history, and see me perform a trick or two. By the end of this video, my hope is that I can inspire you to do a couple things. First, consider me for an upcoming party or event. I've specialized in children's shows, family entertainment, but I've also done corporate events. You can also see more about my entertainment on my social media pages at the end of this video. Second, maybe you'll be inspired to begin learning a trick or two for yourself and journey into the magical arts. Magic can be used to help tell a story, illustrate examples, or just be entertaining, which is the last thing I hope that you'll take away from watching this. So check out this promo video to get started. This is the story of my magical journey. About the age of 10, I saw David Copperfield perform on TV, and I was bitten by the magic bug. I was so impressed and so amazed by what he did, and I immediately went to my local library and started checking out books on magic tricks and performing them for my parents, and they were happy for me. But I didn't really pursue it until later on. In my early 20s, I got married and began working at a church as a youth minister, and one of the students brought in a video series on magic, and I watched it and was immediately, the magic bug bit again. And so I started learning and growing and doing more tricks, and I'd go visit my family, and my family would say, "Oh, that's really cool, Randy, do another trick." Or they would have people come over and they would say, "Oh, Randy, he's learning magic, Randy, do a magic trick." So I would, and so I eventually got better and better and better. And one day I came home from my job and I said to my wife, "Honey, I'm going to become a magician." And she smiled and kind of laughed and said, "Well, as long as you can pay the bills." So I started doing that. I started doing parties and events. I'm often asked, "Randy, where do you get your magic from?" And I tell them, well, the magic store, of course. I have a very good relationship with the magic store near where I live. And so over the years, I've purchased quite a bit of magic. Anyways, I walked in one day and the owner of the store said, Randy, I'm so glad that you're here. I have a trick that I really think that you're going to like." So I said, "Okay, I'm interested in what you have to share with me." So he came up and he showed me this box. And I said, "Well, it doesn't look very appealing." He said, "Randy," inside this box are some special coins." He said, "Let me show you." So he took the lid off the box and he dumped what he said were magical coins onto the table. 4 of them he counted out. And he said, "It takes someone of above average intelligence to see the coins. So I'm glad you can see them, Randy." So he said, "Watch what I do." So he took the first coin, he placed the first coin into his hand. He closed his hand up. He blew on a little bit. He opened it back up. He said, the coin has vanished. Actually, he said, it's actually jumped into my jacket pocket. And by this, I was like, okay, all right, I'm kind of catching on here. So he said that the coins can do something else. So he said, if I take that coin and I place that coin into this pocket, he said, I can make that coin jump from this pocket to my hand. And by that, he got my attention. So he said, the second coin, he said, if I take the second coin and place that into my hand and take the first coin and place that into this hand, do a little dance, he said, I can make the coins change places. When he did that, the coin that was in his right hand jumped to his left hand. The coin that was in his left hand jumped to his right hand. I was a little bit taken back by that. He said, the coins can do something else, Randy. He said, I've got a pack of cards here, and he took the cards out of the card case. He said, I'm just going to spread the cards just like this. He said, say stop. So I said stop, and he out-jogged one card. He said, say stop again. So I said stop, and then he took another card out. He said, the cards really aren't that important, but he said, you've got the King of Clubs and the Seven of Hearts. He said, what is amazing, though, is that if I take that coin and I drop it into the cards just like that, he said, watch what happens. And out came a coin. So that was the third coin. He said, now, the fourth coin, he said, is kind of a little bit harder. He said that if you watch carefully, he said, I'm going to take coin number 4, place coin number 4 in the center there, and take the other 3 coins, just like this, and place those into the handkerchief, turn it over. He said, now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to name a number from 1 to 4. I said, okay, 4. He said, okay. He reached up into the handkerchief and he snapped and pulled a coin out of that handkerchief. He said, that's coin number 4. I said, well, how do you know that? He said, well, he opened up the handkerchief and he said, inside the handkerchief, you have coin number 3, you have coin number 2, and you have coin number 1. And that was the special coins that he shared with me. And I said, well, that's really interesting. I said, how much is the coin trick? He said, $500. I said, I'll take it. Hope you enjoy it. But there are many types of magic, many types of magicians. There is close-up magic, there's stage magic, there's many different forms. And so you'd think that for someone who is getting into the art of magic, that you'd immediately just run out, you buy some magic tricks from a local magic store and start performing them. But really the first thing to do is define who you're going to perform for, who's your audience. Because once you know who you're going to perform for or what the audience is, then the next step would be, what are you going to perform for them? Because it's a vast difference in performing for adults rather than performing for kids. Hi, it's true what they say that learning from others who are successful can help you become successful. Over the years, I have learned much of my skill by watching others. I have bought books and videos and attended seminars and lectures and conventions to learn and better my skills. I believe anybody can learn the art of magic if you truly want to. It just takes practice. This is called the 3-card Monte, and as you can see, it uses 3 playing cards, and on this, it's done on the streets of New York. It's done as a card game. It's done as all kinds of things. But in this case, it's a card trick. And the object is that you have 2 cards that are the same. In this case, the 3 of clubs and the two of clubs that are black, and then the ace of hearts, which of course is red. And the object is to keep up with where the ace of hearts is. But I'm going to show you the front and back of both cards very slowly. Three of clubs, the ace of hearts, and of course the two of clubs, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up the cards a little bit here. And I'm going to place down onto the mat the ace of hearts. You see the ace of hearts here on the end. I'm going to place that in the middle. The three of clubs and the two of clubs go on either side. Now watch the ace of hearts. I'm just going to move this very subtly but quickly. Did you see the ace jump over there? No? Because now in the center is the three of clubs. On the other side is the two of clubs, and obviously on that side is the ace of hearts. Let me do this a little bit slower this time. So you see the ace of hearts there is in the middle. I'm going to actually take the three of clubs and I'm going to place the three of clubs in the middle, right? So the ace of hearts and the two of clubs, watch carefully. I'm going to place the ace of hearts on this side. Where's the ace? Right here. Watch carefully though. You're going to see the ace jump to the center. You ready? Here we go. Did you see it? Did you see it? So now on the side there's the three of clubs. On this side is the two of clubs, and of course in the middle is the ace of hearts. I think the problem is that we're going a little too fast and we need to eliminate a card. So here's what I'm going to do. The ace of hearts, watch the ace of hearts. I'm just going to take the ace, I'm going to place that into the center like that. You can't miss that. Keep your eye on the ace of hearts. I've got the three of clubs and the two of clubs in my hand. I'm just going to turn them over just like this. Watch very carefully. I'm going to, you see I have the ace of hearts now, and in the center is the three of clubs. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching this brief history of my magical journey. At the end of this video, you're going to find some social media information that you can contact me further if you'd like. Thank you for watching this, and I hope you found this inspirational, educational, as well as entertaining.